I'm gonna cancel. Guys, I'm gonna cancel stream. Nothing serious. Just kind of have to make dinner. Started anyways. We're gonna have to cancel stream in a little bit. I'm not kidding. Like I said, it's nothing bad or anything. It's just I want to cook dinner, and dinner time's like 9 o'clock for my dad, so I'm gonna wait till then. Okay, so we'll stream for like an hour. Horrible idea. We already got on. We already messed up. But we're gonna play Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remake, and we're stuck in this game, right? We're stuck in this game. We can't go forward anymore, and it's because we can't fight. We just can't fight enemies. Now, why can't we fight enemies? That's the real question. Not because the game's bugged, because I was playing on expert level. Right? So I was playing expert level, and it's just too hard. That's all there is to it. That's long story short. It's too hard. I'm doing no damage to enemies. They're fucking me up. You know, when it comes to this game, you got to know with an Elder Scrolls game, you played enough of them, and I've played some, not a ton, but I've played some. The hit boxes are like tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think you're out of the way, you're gonna get hit. You know, Bethesda games, that's how they work, bro. Their hitboxes are just a little janky at times. So it's very hard to impossible to fight people without getting hit. And when you're getting hit and you're taking so much damage, you don't have ways. It's just the formula to succeed right now on expert for me is just not there. I can't figure it out. And I don't know what else to do. I think the only thing to do is really to like go backwards and find rats and just fight rats and grind fighting rats. So unfortunately, I had to put the difficulty down. I did it, boys and girls. I did it. I know. I did it. And when I did it, I killed a couple goblins. And the game is playable. And we could probably move forward in the game now instead of getting stuck. And we can actually fight some stuff and have fun. So, that's what we're doing. We put the difficulty down. We're playing Adept. And we'll maybe go back to harder when we get better stuff. We level up. I do not know. Like I'm saying, I find it very difficult that on expert difficulty, this part of the game should be that hard. So I do believe that, like I'm under leveled or something. There's something wrong with my build. Like I'm just not playing well. I'm saying it's not skill. It's more my character. Like I'm just like under leveled or something. I should be doing something else instead. And when I did like my little research, it's like, yeah, you should do this at level like 12 or something. I'm like level 2. Like, what are we talking about? But then when I looked up like what to do, like I don't know. I don't know. It's fucking annoying to me. I hate it. So instead of frustrating myself even more and hating the game even more, we're gonna put the difficulty down for the moment. We're gonna handle this area, which now we have a chance to handle it with this difficulty. And then we'll continue playing, and if we put difficult, we just adjust the difficulty as we go along. You know, once we feel comfortable, like, oh, okay, we're destroying everything easily or something like that, then we can put up the difficulty and then be like, oh, we're not doing shit, actually. And then we'll put the difficulty back down and then we'll destroy everything. But honestly, we weren't having fun. And we're then dreading to play the game. I've been meaning to play for like a couple hours now, and I just like been distracted and all that. Problem I have. It's okay. We'll take care of it. We'll figure it out slowly but sure. Not gonna happen overnight. But So yeah, this is gonna be a very short stream. It shouldn't have happened in the first place. Like literally right when I clicked start, I was like, wait, I should cancel this stream. Already 7 o'clock. The Heat game's in 30 minutes. Gonna cook some dinner. Like right now, it's probably a good idea to just cooked right now, and then have the food ready. And maybe I don't even eat right now. Maybe I eat in a little bit and I eat on stream or something. But I don't have to cook on stream, you know. And I don't get off stream to cook. I'm not gonna cook on stream. I've done it before. It's not like that, but like I think it's better to get off and come back on. Less pressure on me, time-wise, and 20 times 12 is 240 bucks. Do I save that amount of money? My Xbox Game Pass? I do. One example right here. This is 50 bucks. Have game coming out. Clear Obscure. That's probably another 60 bucks. It's 110. South of Midnight. Bucks. Close though. Closer than I thought. Like worth it, but it's literally a banger year for Xbox Game Pass. Like, but they gotta keep it up. That's like hard to keep up. And the pace they're going at right now, it's hard for them to keep. Hey, I think it's worth it, but I'm pretty sure that I'm like the sexiest person to. Sorry. Clean up that behavior and talk. It's not necessary. I gotta admit something. I have to admit something. I'm starting to think Marathon could be a good game. Okay, I don't even know, but I think that what they can do, like, they can do it. If anyone could do it, Bungie, why couldn't Bungie do it? Like, what they need is thousands of loot. Thousands of loot. I mean, lots and lots of different loots, and they all have to be useful and good to use. And thinking about it, I was like, wait a second. Anybody could pull that off. It's really Bungie. You know, they have Destiny 2. They have, like, they understand loot. You know what I'm saying? Like, they understand loot. They could just work on loot. Just make a ton of loot. And so I'm feeling like the game could even, like, over time, you're just going to keep adding more loot, and more loot. And the game has a chance. I'm like, wait a second. That actually has a selling point. I can see where that could have success. You know? It even have, like I'm saying, you need, I think if you do it this way, it could have success. You need like one of one loot. You need very rare loot. All these different things. Like I'm saying, just keep updating the loot pool. You keep adding new things. You know, where really every 10 runs, you're running into different loot. Like every run is different loot for 10 times in a row. Like imagine that type of craziness where like everything is just different loot because there's such a big loot pool that you never know the loot you're gonna get, but you know that you're gonna find some cool shit and some good stuff, so they all have to be good. You can't have bad loot, you need all good loot, you know. That's very hard. Like I'm saying, that's very hard to execute, but if anyone could do it, it's Bungie. So I actually see a path where this game Marathon is very successful for years to come. I'm saying like just repeat that formula and you just work on the loot pool, the levels and the stuff like that, and I can see it. Instead of working on DLCs, that's what they focus on. It's like, okay, no more DLCs, Destiny's over. We're just working on this game, working on levels, adding different areas, different biomes, different raids, different you know, then they can work with different modes, different, like I can really see the potential that I didn't see when I first saw the gameplay. Because I really feel like a lot of these games, let's say, Escape from Tarkov, right? I'm sorry, I'm not. I've never played Escape from Tarkov, so I'm talking shit. There's a little bit of shit talk, so. But you know, a lot of games, even let's talk about Call of Duty and even Fortnite, we could put in there. But Fortnite is the best one out of all of them, right? They're evolving takes time. I mean, you're talking about months, even years for things. You know, even like Call of Duty. Call of Duty goes through like a major evolution every like year or two, and it's like ruining the game and stuff like that. But different story. But so for these games to add new content takes time. Like I say, Fortnite really shouldn't be on the list because they do just an excellent job of adding new content. Now they have like different new content that they just keep it coming. They have like 3 forms now. They have OG, they have Reloaded, and they have normal, and they update them different at different time increments. You know, so they're just killing it when it comes to content. But so Fortnite shouldn't be on the list. But when it comes to these games, it's just adding content, change in the evolution of the game. Just takes a lot of time. I can see where Marathon, because it's Bungie and you know they're very good with loot, they're very good with level design, they're very good with you know, with Destiny and Halo and all this stuff, that they're gonna be able to really have a fast evolution. That this game could have a fast evolution and quick turnout of new content and quick turnout of things. And I think that could bode the game really well. You know, you always need new reasons to go into an extraction. I guess is was my major concern with the game. Was one of my major concerns with the game is how would I, what is my point for going into extraction stuff? And so when I can see where an extraction shooter, the most important thing is one great selling point, important thing is diversity of content. You're just gonna run into a lot of different things. It's always evolving. I can see where it's always evolving. We're always gonna be adding new stuff and this and that. And I can see where that's gonna be good for that genre more than, let's say, a battle royale. You know, battle royale, you do it too fast and people don't get used to anything. In an extraction shooter, I feel like you never want them to be used. You want them to have new experiences every time they go out. That's why you're going out. You know, that's the selling point. That could be a selling point for me personally. Like I can see that as a selling point for me to want to play a game. It's like, look, all right, let's jump into this game, and it's like, yeah, you never know. We might run into this, we might run into that, we might run into that. We do not know. But there's so much content that we could run into something we've never ran into before. That's a major, like, for me, that's a major boner. So I think that Marathon actually has a chance. So Marathon has a chance. Wait a second. By the way, I totally lost it. And I'm sorry. I wanted to see a video. So I think that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. I know y'all don't like it. Y'all don't like me. Blow me. We got all these different setups. Is weird. I gotta make sure shit don't. Usaka Usa. No rest for the wicked. The Breach, is that what it is? Moon Studios. Bro, I'm getting so. Said the music was amazing, which means we're gonna get DMCA'd. I really like the idea of this game, and I played it when it came out. It was good, but I just don't really go back to games, so maybe we do. Maybe we break that rule for this game. I want to really like it. It's made from the developers of Ori and the Blind Forest, which we've never played. We tried, but we never got into it. Awesome. That's awesome, but unfortunately, we have way too much gaming to do, guys. We are off the rails, and we are struggling with editing. We're trying to catch up and all that stuff. So, I mean, it's not going to happen. But honestly, we have some epic amount of gaming. We're talking about Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered, which we haven't scratched the surface, and we've been stuck the whole time. So and everyone's talking so good about it. Like they're talking about it like this might be up for game of the year. Okay, so I'm excited to continue playing that game. So kind of want to sink our teeth into that and see what happens there. Claire Obscure Expedition 33, I think, comes out tomorrow. That game should be fantastic with some old school Final Fantasy vibes or new school. I don't even know. Whatever. Some Final Fantasy epic adventure vibes. Turn based with real time mechanics in there. I mean, the game looks interesting, and I'm really excited to play it. So maybe that's a 2-day stream. Maybe that's one that we play all the way through. I don't know yet, but I definitely think that it could grab us. It could. Then there's Days Gone Remastered. You want to play that? That should be fucking excellent. That's coming out on Friday. So really, there's just a lot of gaming to do. So, and then now I'm thinking about Ori and the Blind Forest and No Rest for the Wicked. Like, there's just so much to game. There's Dinkum. Dinkum came out, I believe, and Dinkum is a really cool, like, Stardew Valley type of game, Animal Crossing Stardew Valley mix type of game that I find to be awesome. So if the 1.0 came out, we might play that. We have Dave the Diver to go back to. We have so much to do, and that's a great place to be. Like I'm saying, a lot of those games, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Days Gone Remastered. I want to say those three mainly. Those are games that we're going to want to get content out as fast as possible, right? So, when it comes to editing and getting content out, we're going to be focusing on those content. While continuing to do the other content, while continuing to go through the past content, maybe a lot of content. I don't know. But it's tough because right now we're just struggling with everything, with editing and getting everything done. And yeah, I don't see how we could do long form. I don't have the time. You don't have the time, and most importantly, no one cares about it. So, um, I do think until we find an audience, can't do long form. It's hard. All right. So we're on to something, right? Mentally, like I'm saying, I'm sorry. This stream is so fudged, guys. I'm gonna take this stream for myself, and yeah, just as well. So mentally, we really need to ramp up when it comes to getting out new content for, and like I'm saying, how can we get back to long form? That's a question I don't have an answer for. Like recordings, man, but dealing with recordings is a hassle, bro. We could do it though. We could do it. We could do it. We could go back to recordings, and it's gonna be a commitment. Like I'm saying, one thing that might happen is all the content up to now I might never get to it because we're always gonna be playing catch up. And what we do is we do recordings, and every day we edit the recordings. Now you see this is one of the issues I have. My brain skips steps, right? So what I'm talking about is, okay, what we can do every day is what I do right now at the moment is I grab my clips that I make on Twitch. So anytime a moment happens that I'm like, oh, I should clip that, I press a button on my browser that says clip that, and it clips it, right? On my dashboard, on my Twitch dashboard, it clips it. It clips the past 26 seconds, right? So I have 26 seconds of recording. It's not always perfect. Sometimes it messes up. Sometimes, you know, I don't have the right time, but I've been doing it for a while now. I kind of know the timing. I kind of, you know, understand to pause a little bit at the end or whatever it is I need to do. And then every day I download those clips from Twitch onto my hard drive, and then I put them on my phone and edit on my phone. I like to edit on my phone, right? It doesn't make me, I'm not sitting here while editing. I like to move around. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I can do it while this and that. So I do like editing on my phone, right? So the point is that if we switch to recordings instead of clips, then what happens is I just got home, sorry. No, he didn't. All right. So if we go to recordings, right, the formula would change where every day I have to move my recording, my laptop that I stream, to my MacBook that I edit on. And then I need to look at notes that I take while streaming, right? So every once in a while streaming, I might have to pause and write down the time and write down a timestamp, right? So have timestamps set up while stream that I make during stream, that when I go back to the when I go back to the recording, I could then edit the recording every day. I grab my recording, move it over, and then edit it and grab those moments that I have marked, timestamped and marked. Now, what happens with that, once again, my mind starts skipping ahead. It goes, well, if I'm doing that, I'm only a few steps ahead from making a long form video. All I gotta do is grab the segments, put them together, and boom, bada bing, bada boom. You know, it's not that easy. It's grab the segments, put them together, put fillers, put things in between to, you know, whatever. It's not that simple, right? So, and then I tell myself, wait a second, but it could be that simple. So my mind starts running in circles and stuff. It's the life of an editor and content creator, where like, oh, can I do it like this? No, but when you actually do it, you're gonna do it your way. Like I'm not gonna cut corners for speed and laziness. Like, not it does. I don't feel good about doing that. You know, so grabbing the segments and just putting them together without adding fillers, without adding things in me, like, it's just it feels disgusting to me a little bit. You know, so then I start arguing myself with, hey, but if I spent the time and effort to put stuff in for the fillers and stuff like that, then the content will be better and it might do better. But at the end of the day, my long form literally gets 10 views, literally gets 20 views. If it gets 20 views, that's a good video. That's like zero impact. I'm sorry, like, no offense. Every view matters, of course, but 20 is just compared to short form. So, but that is literally the only way we can get back into long form. Like I said, the other way is not working. It's not working, bro. It's not working. The other way was to do, I stick to the Twitch form where I grab clips from Twitch But the problem with that form is that I then have to go through those clips and then I have to put them together into a long form, and I never get to that part. When I put them together, it's already too late. I already don't want to do the video. I just don't have time and effort for it. But I do think that we're not doing enough editing on my phone, that it might be time to switch it up and edit on the computer. So guys, I failed. I failed miserably. I know. I'm very sorry. It's my fault. Obviously it's my fault, but like, I'm saying the stream is ending, guys. We ain't even gonna play. Like, we just had a chat with myself, and that's it. It doesn't mean I won't be coming back. I will be coming back. It will be soon. But I gotta go cook. I want to cook some food. So it's better if I just get off, cook some food, and come back after that. Okay? We'll be locked in all night. I slept all day. Unfortunately, I've been low on energy, so like, I'm afraid. Like, I'm dangerous. No, I'm worried that I'm gonna be low energy again. I'm not gonna last, and we're gonna fucking have a bad stream again tonight. I gotta try, right? What am I talking? See, I'm like whining and shit. Like, whoa, wait a second. We're gonna try. So we're gonna try. Come back. We're gonna try to come back soon and have ourselves a wonderful Oblivion Remastered, Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered stream. And then tomorrow, I believe, is Clear Obscure Expedition 33. So the adventure just keeps going and going and going. So I just need to. And now we have a game plan with doing recordings, which could be good. Could be good, could be bad. We'll see. We'll find out. But it is time. It is time to make some changes and try to push a little further in things. And the only way it's gonna do it is by doing it. So we'll be back a little later to have ourselves a wonderful night. Hopefully you join us. Sorry for the bailing on the stream. I shouldn't have started it to begin with. But hopefully you got some insight into what's going on in my silly brain. You know, I'm very blessed to have these silly things going on in my silly brain to be the main thing I'm worried about. But yeah, you know, we just need to continue editing, continue pushing, and continuing aiming it up. And this stream is not it. So later we'll get it. We'll get it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'll be back. Let me cook some food. Let me cheer on the heat for a little bit, and then we'll come back and play some Oblivion, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, and we'll have ourselves the greatest of days. Till then,